Hello and welcome to the Nick Dinsmore YouTube channel. Please subscribe, comment, share, and give us a thumbs up. Follow former WWE superstar Eugene Nick Dinsmore on social media. Check out nickdinsmore.com.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Ohio Valley Wrestling at the Davis Arena here in Jeffersonville, Indiana, where we are set and ready to go for the Southern Tag Team Championship to be defended. The Suicide Blondes in the ring. Their challengers today on the program, Damaja and Rico, Constantino and Dean Hill. Take it away.
Introducing first, this is a Southern Tag title match. The combined weight of 462 pounds. Rip Rogers, Jason Lee, the Suicide Blondes. And the challengers to the belt.
Well, these two tremendous young athletes that are going to be challenging for the Southern Tag Team Championship won the right to have this match and this title shot in a tournament. Tuesday night at St. Teresa's Gym, they won the one-night tournament, and Damaja and Rico now ready to go for their title opportunity.
And their opponents, 232 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Damaja. And his partner, 242 pounds from Monterey, California. He is the Ohio Valley Heavyweight Champion, Rico Constantino. Robert Briscoe, your referee.
Well, this should be a tremendous tag team contest, and we open the show with this match today, but it's not going to end here. Our television main event. If you can believe this one, are you sitting down, folks? Iron Man Rob Conway will take on Bull Buchanan one-on-one on television. The controversial I Quit match that took just this past week at the Louisville Gardens will be rematched here today on the program, and much, much more. But right now, Damaja and Constantino opening their offensive with Jason Lee in the ring for his team, the Suicide Blondes.
Jason Lee takes that armbar, cranks it into a headlock. He's working on that headlock on the Damaja, sets him up for the right across the ring. Jason Lee goes over. Oh, man, stops the hip. Oh, and what a clothesline from the Damaja. This young man, I tell you, oh, man, and a big hit into the turnbuckle. Jason Lee, he's looking for a way out right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Suicide Blondes, they are always ones to find a way out. They found a way out of it just this past Wednesday night at the Louisville Gardens when they defeated Thrasher and Mosh, the Headbangers. Another tremendous win, albeit under controversial circumstances, for the Southern Tag Team Champions. The Suicide Blondes have defeated the Hardy Boys, defeated the Rock and Roll Express, they've defeated the Headbangers, every great tag team in Ohio Valley Wrestling. But there's Rico Constantino. I'll tell you what, the unorthodox maneuvers that this young man can come up with at the twinkling of an eye. The Suicide Blondes had better be on top of their game, because Rico and Damaja may very well be a better tag team combination than the Blondes have faced to date.
I tell you, it was an awesome match. We really, hold on, look at this. Hold on, Jason Lee comes over, tags in the hustler Rip Rogers. Rico gets his way out of the corner. Now these two men out here circling each other like a couple of gunfighters. Oh, and now Rip's got more time to out here scream at the good fans in the OVW. He needs to be worried about the heavyweight champion sitting in front of him right now. Listen to the crowd. Go, Rico, go.
Well, you can certainly hear the support from the here at the Davis Arena for this charismatic young OVW heavyweight champion, Rico Constantino, who has really taken this area by storm in his tenure here. But he's in there right now against the veteran, the old pro, hustler Rip Rogers, the captain of the Suicide Blondes. And I'll tell you this, Rico's going to have to be on his toes, because Rip Rogers knows every trick and every tactic that has ever been invented on how to bend and break the rule book in wrestling. And I'll tell you, speaking of bending and breaking the rule book, Rico better be prepared for that, because at Christmas Chaos, that's coming up December 26th at the Louisville Gardens, the first annual Christmas Chaos, Rico will defend the OVW Heavyweight Championship against Flash.
My goodness.
And I'll tell you something, Flash won that right, as a matter of fact, won that title shot by beating the Damaja once again under controversial circumstances at the Gardens this past week. Flash will be challenging Rico for the title. We'll see Flash in action later in the program.
Oh, we got a lateral press in the
minute.
ring. A 2 count from Robert Briscoe. That was almost it. My goodness, the tag titles almost changed hands right there.
Thought that could have been it, and surprisingly enough, the tag team of Rico and Damaja has been switching in and out and tagging in and out with a lot more frequency than the Blondes. You would think it'd be the other way around, with the experienced team having the lead. Wait a minute, Rogers. caused the referee, Robert Briscoe, to be distracted, comes in from behind, catches Rico in the head, now sends him into the turnbuckle, and that is just how quickly that the pro, Rip Rogers, can change the momentum of a contest. I don't even think Rico ever saw him coming, and now the Blondes doing what they do best: tag, move, hit and run.
That's right. You notice the way he set up for Jason. First thing, shot into the ribs as soon as he came in. Keep Rico on his heels, keep him in their corner. That's the entire idea behind tag team. Oh, listen to this crowd.
Once again, the crowd here at the Davis Arena trying to spur Rico Constantino on, trying to give him the courage and the energy to dig down deep within inside himself and come out of the adverse conditions that he's in right now. As Rogers with a right hand right to the throat, to the Adam's apple, spins around, nails the Damaja. Damaja coming in, and that right there is a veteran like Rip Rogers, causing the referee to be distracted. With Damaja in the ring, once again, no tag by the Blondes. Tremendous teamwork, and Jason Lee continuing the offensive against Rico.
The lateral press gets a 2 count from the heavyweight champion. I tell you, Rico Constantino desperately right now needs to get back over to the Damaja. The Damaja wants can to get into that ring. Of course, Jason Lee, look, he's working on the face. He's gouging the eyes a little bit. Briscoe's in there trying to make sure he's level, but he's going to do whatever he can do right now.
Once again, the crowd here, you can see the overwhelming popularity of Rico Constantino, and I'll tell you what, as Nature Boy Buddy Rogers used to say, to a nicer guy it couldn't happen. This young man has really come on in the past several months, and especially since winning that championship. But the Blondes continuing the pressure. The Blondes will be defending at Christmas Chaos if they retain the belts here. Do not have their opponent signed as of yet, but wait a minute, Rico suddenly tags the Damaja. Damaja is in. Damaja levels Jason Lee with that big clothesline. Suddenly the momentum has changed again and is firmly in the corner of Rico and the Damaja.
Damaja, everybody in here, and he's got the Blondes going every which way. The ride reversed by Jason Lee. Oh, he telegraphed it. Neckbreaker, buddy. Oh, look at this cover. Oh, man, and Rip Rogers has to make the... Rico Constantino, I tell you, he desperately wants to have both of these belts.
Well, now all 4 men are in the ring. Well, wait a minute, Rip Rogers rolls out. Briscoe try and get Rico back on the apron. Damaja goes for the brain damage. Damaja's got the brain damage on Jason Lee. And there's Rogers with the belt. Rogers with the Southern Tag Team Championship belt, and Briscoe saw it. And Briscoe calls for the DQ. Good Lord, there's Rico all over Rip Rogers. Jason Lee comes back up. Lee hammers Rico from behind.
I tell you,
the Blondes double teaming. It's been a disqualification, but the Blondes on. Damaja back in the fray. Damaja with Jason Lee. Rico firing back at Rip Rogers. The referee has lost complete control, and now Rogers bailing out. Boom, Jason Lee follows him. The tag team champions are still the Suicide Blondes, but the winners of this match, the Damaja and Rico Constantino.
Man, what a way to start this show off. We got a lot more coming your way. We're back right after this.
Please subscribe, comment, share, and give us a thumbs up. Follow former WWE superstar Eugene Nick Dinsmore on social media. Check out nickdinsmore.com.